Hello guys, welcome to our new video tutorial series. In this video, I will demonstrate with a code, and this is the code I write for demonstrating how arrays and pointers work and how we use the command line arguments. So here you go. Here's my code. You can see I declare two global variables, size and size2. It can be used by any of these functions without passing them. Okay, so this is our method one, which is taking a pointer of array, and this is how we fill the array using the pointers. So I just give the integer I0, size less than 5, and then this is how we iterate an array using the pointers. So it's similar like array I is equal to, this is the same, like these both are same. Like if you type I, these both are same, but this is another way to iterate the array using the pointers. Then we have another array method 2, which is again uh, getting an array as an array, and then size to stand, and just simply putting some elements in the array and multiply by 2, so it's 0 2 4 6 until the size 10. Okay, so this is our another function, which is a print array, is simply taking an array as a pointer. Whatever array we give him, it just print that array, and with the size it get from the argument. So this is how we, and this is our main functions. And in this main function we have two command line argument. One is argument, which is typically the value of 1, and this is the array which stored the some addresses or host name addresses, like that. So this is how we declare a simple array using the 10 size, and this is our dynamic allocation. So this is how we use the dynamic allocation. So we just this is a simple code. If the argument is less than 0, then it will run these methods, otherwise it will run these. So argument, the value is by default 1, so definitely 1 is less than 0, definitely 1 is not less than 0. So in that case this will work. If we change it to, you know 1 is greater than 0, it will work like this. So I just copy this code, and then we can just go to the compiler. Okay, so here you go. So if we like, I choose this compiler because we can debug with that. So I just, this is how we debug our C++ code. So you can install the Visual Studio or any of the code blocks. We can also debug that from, this is how we just put the debugger, and yeah, that's it. Now we can. So why I choose debug mode, because I want to show you how it's used by the memory. So if we start with the debugging, you can see there's a start, and just put here with the recorder, and if you choose the start, it will start from here. As you see that this is right now call stack, and we are in main function right now. If we step into, and we can see that we have an array of size 10. This is now our program declares an array, and this is array with 0 size right now because we have not passed this. So if we step into, and you can see that we have declared an dynamic array with a size of 10. So right now both have 0 values. It has some kind of address, because this is not the typical array we use. This is a dynamic array, and this is our if condition. If argument is greater than 0, yeah, which is definitely 1, so it will put in here if we step into, we can see that it will step into and it will go to the array function. So if we step into, we can see that we are in an array method function. So as you see that our call stack is, as I discussed in the previous video, that the stack is using for looping and the functions. So right now we are standing here, and the local variable I value is some garbage because we have not declared yet. So if we step into, and we can see that it will declare with the I0. So right now we have a size of 5. I size is equal to 5, and it's just filling the array with the I0, I1, I2, I3, I4, and 5, like that. So if we continue, step into, it will iterate, and right now I value is 1, I value is 2, I value is 3, I value is 4, 5, and it's until the size reached. So it just ends that function, and now we just continue and step into, and right now we have a array of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's successfully all adding all the elements in the array using the local variables, and the call function is switched to the main function again. Now it will switch to the print array. If we step into, and we have a print array here, now it just simply, you know print that array with the function. So this is how we execute our function in debug mode. And if we change a loop here, like if we change the condition here, we have to stop. Okay, we just drop from here, and we just change the condition to check another mode. So we start the debugging mode again, and again it start with the we check with this array. Okay, step into, again array pass condition not meet, it else condition start. Now we have the array with the already declared array with a size of 10, and now we step into, the loop begins I0, I1, and it's just adding the value into array. So it was the array is not displaying here, it should be display here. In some debugger is it will display, but in Visual Studio is a good debugger for debug your code. So if I step into, and it will fill the array until the I value reach the 10th. So call stack is basically, stack is used for, it also do not show the heap here. It shouldn't, it should show heap here because we use the dynamic allocation. So now our array is filled with arguments. Now we just printing that array. If we continue, and you can see that 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, our array is successfully printed out. So this is how we use the command line argument and our pointers and arrays and global variables in our code in C++. So let's switch back to the code. So right now, how we use these memory sections. So as I already shown you some of them, but some of them not showed there. So text section is basically where we put all the main array and print array. All the code is this, all the section is stored in text section because this is all code. Now data section store global variables. So global variables that we you know uh, declare here, it will store in data section. And then we have a stack, as I already showed you, function stack, which used for managing calls and local variables and the array and loops. So heap we use for dynamic memory allocation. Whenever we use this, we use the heap. So we use here, yes, over here we use the dynamic allocation. It will stored in heap. And then stack, already told you about. And then their program counter holds the address of next instruction to be executed. There's an address called 0xFFF. This is basically the address of a pointer. So it will basically use for for next instruction. And the register store temporary data and control information. So this is how we demonstrate this is how I demonstrate the code with you guys. Hope you guys understand this, and if you not, you can comment below in my video. I will discuss more about it, and stay tuned for more informative videos regarding operating system and programming. So please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you guys.